pipelines and oil terminals into tax-advantaged partnerships that funnel cash to investors.
After suffering years of losses, those shorting the stock market are no longer coming up short. Denise Pellegrini reports.
Karen and Bob, after 5 years of pain and shame, bears are finally making some money as the market turns in their direction. Since reaching a record 2 weeks ago, the S&P is down 2.8%, and data compiled by Bloomberg show 2 of the 10 industries in the index have posted losses. That's a big change from last year when the worst performing group had rallied more than 7%. And as a result, selling borrowed shares in the hope of being able to buy them back at a cheaper price is getting more popular. And comments like this from Mark Faber, publisher of the Gloom, Boom, and Doom report, are helping fuel those bets.
The market will drop something like another 10% or even 20%. I think we can have a big sell-off in the fall.
Almost 4% of U.S. stocks had been borrowed and sold as of mid-July. That is the most in 2 years. Video game retailer GameStop and 3D printer maker 3D Systems got the most bearish bets. Denise Pellegrini, Bloomberg Radio.
Conflicts in the Middle East and Ukraine are adding to concerns that credit markets may have become too frothy, and that has slowed corporate bond sales. The political turmoil has pushed money managers towards safer assets at a time of year when sales are historically subdued. According to data compiled by Bloomberg, just $53.6 billion of notes were sold globally in the first 8 days of August. That's the slowest start to a month since July of last year, after the Fed's talk of scaling back stimulus spurred the so-called temper tantrum. This is Bloomberg. Bloomberg First Word brought to you by Jaguar Larchmont. Visit jaguarlarchmont.com. Now, other news you need from around the world. We go live to Bloomberg's Irv Chapman. Good morning, Irv.
Good morning, Bob. Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki deployed troops and tanks on the streets of Baghdad as he resists President Obama's push for a more inclusive Iraqi government. Maliki's show of force came after he defied efforts by law